And this is why you don't count your chickens before they are hatched. This case is far from over, as Doug Carter had stated before, that they'll need approximately 60 to 80 manpower just to go through the stuff that they've overlooked or might have missed. You can see right here, it's who your friends are. This case is a lot bigger and more complicated than what people entail. So when you think that this case is over just because one person is in jail, trust me, there's more to this story, as I have said. But don't just take my word for it, of course. Why don't you take the words that are coming right out of the mouth from the Indiana police, who say that they'll be releasing a name and a photograph at a press conference on Monday, but will not confirm an arrest has been made in the murders of Abby and Libby in Delphi, Indiana. What we'll get on Monday is an update on the case with a name and a photograph, but the investigation is far from over. It doesn't end here, and this press conference opens a new chapter on the case. Carter says this development is fascinating. Carter doesn't confirm if an arrest has been made. The probable cause affidavit regarding this development is sealed and remains sealed. On Monday, we're not hearing details from contained in this document.
Good morning, Susan. I spoke with the spokesman for the Delphi Murders Task Force, Sergeant Jeremy Piers of the Indiana State Police, and he confirms that press conference is happening Monday morning at 10 a.m. here in Delphi with an update on the case. He wouldn't go so far as to call it a development. He said they're going with the word update at this time. I also spoke by phone with Superintendent Doug Carter of the Indiana State Police, and he says that on Monday they will be releasing a name and a photograph. But he was quick to point out to me that this does not mean that this investigation is over. Far from it. The investigation continues. This just opens a new chapter of the case. He said the good news is we have made progress. The bad news is we can't tell you much about it yet.
So thanks to HLN. As they said, new details. Indiana police say that they'll be releasing a name and a photograph at a press conference on Monday, but will not confirm an arrest has been made in the murders of Abby and Libby in Delphi, Indiana. This just goes to show you that there is more to this involved than meets the eye. There's definitely more than one person involved, which many of us have been saying all along. Look at the friends. Look at the connections. Go look at the alias, Craig Renfro. Even though it's a real person, look at who your friends are. And exactly, there's more to this, and to think that one person did this is just ridiculous. Okay, we're talking about a BG with a camera on his head. We're talking about a crime scene that has stuffed animals, cameras, masks, all these different things. There's way more to the story than meets the eye. We will talk about it tonight on a live. I'm not sure what time yet, but I'll talk with Adam and we will schedule one for tonight to talk about it. Again, you are who your friends are.